Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Welcome to one of our special readings. As you know, these are timeless readings. Whatever you come across, that's the time you need to see these messages. And for this time, we're looking for all of you who are 50 plus or feel like you are an old soul, because someone here, which I don't feel here it's fair. At least that's my opinion, to call someone old, because we're all getting older at one point. But somebody here asked about older people, retired people. So the reading is for those of you 50 plus, those who consider themselves an old soul, or you are at some age that you feel that you are slowing down. And this reading is about what Spirit wants you to know right now and in the near future. The near future we're speaking of 3 months, 6 months, up to 1 year, no longer than that. So let's see what we have for you and who will guide us today. Because sometimes could be my own spirits, sometimes could be someone that you cherished that's come through, and sometimes comes your guides and will bring these messages through me to you. Let's see here, Capricorns. What do we have for you? What Spirit wants to guide you right now? Spirit guidance for all Capricorns. We have the Fool. Many times Fool speaks about a young individual, a careless individual, someone who takes a leap of faith. And definitely here, the Capricorn I'm speaking, you not really feel your age. You still feel like you have so much to do in this earthly life. Well, congratulations, loves. Yes, you are taking an approach that feels easier to navigate through, no matter whatever that feels for others. But for you, is this approach works best. Yes, absolutely. Look at this, Fool and the Wheel. You feel here the life it's better this way, or with this approach. Your life goes better, moving better this way. You might also be a single Capricorn. Ace of Swords. You're very clear or very self-taught that you know better what's there for you. No matter whoever has to say whatever they say. Yes. 7 of Wands. And you like it to be this way. It's like, this is me. You like it or hate it. That's it. Okay. The personality of someone already came in. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Okay, I get you why you are this way, or you approach this complexity of energy. Knight of Pentacles and Justice. I feel here you are feeling this way much better, much stable, much grounded. And you feel like definitely you have much more to do in this life. Even though someone might want you back or whatever. I also feel here that Capricorn I'm speaking, you might be separated or even divorced. But it's kind of like you had a very heavy life. That's why you approach this life of, I'd rather be less is more, kind of a motto or like an affirmation. Less is more. However, I feel here you understood this approach quite slow. Like before taking this full energy and Wheel of Fortune movement. Like you feel like hard work or putting a lot of effort, doing everyone happy was the best. And now you realize like nobody cares about what you do truly. And it's kind of the journey starts a little later for you. And that's why it's kind of the way you became or the way you are today is based on how much you cared before. Because I definitely see here you've been through a lot, you cared a lot, and you realized that something here you've done way too much. But there needs a balance of some kind in all whatever you do. So for example, if you had family and you've done everything possible, everybody to be good, and at the end was not as much appreciated or was not as much seen the way you've seen. For others of you, someone here might not be appreciated your effort. For others of you, you realize that it's pointless to put so much effort for so little return, and you need to reward yourself and feel more like in tune with you, because hard work is not necessarily paid off the way you would like to be paid off. And for some of you, yes, you could be married, you could be committed. Now you decide to be single because you feel more grounded this way, much better on this way. But goodness, who I'm speaking today, you've been through so much. Let me clarify this 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands. It's kind of you always, even though you were doing certain things or putting so much effort, you always kind of wanted something else. But it's like you always put your needs second, back burners. No, I will do later, whatever. Or yes, I know it's coming my time, and now is your time. The 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Yes, look at here. For some of you, you probably wanted to see the world, because 3 of Wands and 8 of Wands are travel cards. You just wanted to travel. You want to see the world. You always did. But for some reason, it's just like you had certain commitments. And I see here also having this Wands, the fiery energy. For some of you, you do have fire in your chart. You always had that desire. You always loved activity. You always loved nature. You always loved outside. But you were not as much possible to be outdoors as you would like to or wanted to. And whoever you probably had before or with whom you married or committed, or because I definitely see here someone being in a commitment. It's kind of never was enough or never been the right thing to do, or why we should do this and not other things. It's kind of always been a hardship to take someone out from a place. And yes, some people don't like to hike. Others don't like to travel. It's too much of a hassle. For you was like an explorer. For you was like, I really want to see this world. And somebody here was not there. One more card for the 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups. And the 8 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. It's like you definitely here being out, you kind of like get more energy. It's like you feel life, you feel alive on the go, going, seeing new places. And Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles really speaks here about the energy you could get. You could be energetic for 1 month, for 1 year, but definitely here, whatever it is, it's kind of like it's like your heart was beating in a different way. We have three aces. Three aces, loves. The only ace missing here is Ace of Wands. Like you could be wanted to be spontaneous, or I don't need too much. I just need a day or a week out. I don't need to be 1 year or couple years. It's like 1 week and I'm great, or I am awesome feeling. And it seems here, if you could be fighting before to be in certain places, like for you found that as much as you tried to put someone like you or make like you or love new things or finding things was not possible. That was here, it's just kind of the only option was to let that person go. I don't see anything bad, but I feel here that the way you see life and the way someone has seen life were very different. Either you grow apart or your life being seen by yourself differently. The Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. It's kind of like for a long time you could tell yourself that maybe they will do what I ask later, or maybe they will change a little bit later, or maybe they will proceed. But it's kind of like you realize with the time that it's just a game playing here, and you're not gonna do or go anywhere if you are not proceeding forward. So yes, you got to age here. Look at here, Four of Wands. The way you see happiness and the way the other seeing happiness were much different, way different. So that's the thing here. It's like you seeing new people, new connections, but it's kind of you just starting living your life, the life you wanted, not the life you thought you're supposed to. I hope you understand, loves. So it's kind of after you're 50, you will live the life actually that you meant to live. And yes, with respect and no bad intentions for those of you who choose to marry, because I am married as myself and I choose marriage because I feel good about it and I don't feel any restriction for whatever. I feel like the person who is around me definitely is the one who supports me in everything I want to do, with very few questions or sometimes no questions. So that's the thing here. You always loved life. You always want to go places. And now I'm not going to wait just because someone here always told you certain things. Maybe later, maybe at that time, maybe this, maybe that. There's no more maybes here. That's the thing here. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. It's kind of like those confusions or those questions, or because Seven of Cups being in here or not being here is just kind of like you always were asking yourself to like why somebody will not like to be and seeing the world, or why someone here not see the gifts that this universe offer. And I feel here that's the Seven of Cups here, that you now go and enjoy every single place you wanted to enjoy it. And even though if you live in a tent, because here is a tent, as you see here in this card, even though I gotta live in a tent, I will be much happier. And for some of you, it's just like, I'm not gonna waste any minute to not see this world. Because I definitely see you, it's not like you feel you waste time, but The biggest thing here is because you truly believe someone will do it with you. There's something here like someone will do it with me, and that's not the case. It's kind of you gotta do what you love, and going forward you will meet people who are more likely like you, because whoever you thought is your tribe, it's someone else. Wow. So this really speaks about your life, living the life you are meant to live, or do what you are meant to do. Okay? Because I feel here this is kind of discovering this world, and for some of you might create something here, doing certain things with no money or with very less money. It's not like the money is an issue here, because I don't see it, but I definitely see here you waited for too long to do this, what you want to do. Could be exploring the world, could be seeing certain places that you always wanted to. But yes, I also see here for some of you, especially for those professionals, like a doctor or a lawyer or someone here who has a higher degree. Like you could be for a long time feeling that, yes, I'm supposed to do something, but I want to do something else. This is more like a hobby, pursuing it. It's like this is not something everyone will do or go for, basically. Advice. We have Knight of Wands, High Priestess, King of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Yes, it's something here you wanted since you were very young. But for some reason, for some of you, you take an approach like this King of Cups, responsible. Yes, this is more like a father figure, responsible personality. I don't need to go for it, how other will think and things like that. But it's kind of like something here, like because having here the Knight of Wands and next the High Priest is like, this is kind of a hidden pleasure of yours, or a hidden dream that not everyone could see you in that way, because a lot of people sees you this way. But this is kind of like, a lot of people, they will tell, I can dance, but inside them they jumping and leaping and skipping and dance so much. That's kind of a thing. It's like, it's kind of you are holding that beast inside you for the piece you are showing. So Spirit says, get out that energy, get out that, rover energy, that adventurer. And that will not gonna cost much. And it's kind of like, don't back down. Because for some of you, you could hold yourself to do certain things, but not any longer. Yes, some people might see you in some kind of way, but you've always been deep inside an adventure person, or someone who I really wanted to try out these things. Now is the time, and now you will. Doesn't need necessarily everybody to know about it. You know that. So Capricorn, wow, this is the reading what I got for you for 50 plus energies. And I hope these energies are speaking to you in a way or another. If that's, let us know. And I'll see you loves next time. Bye for now.